Joffrey, Cersei, Ilyn Payne, Sir Meryn, the Hound.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm here with Game of Thrones, Season 4, Episode 5, First of His Name. So that means we're getting introduced to someone new. Or the only new character I think this season is the dude from Dorne, the Prince of Dorne. Did they say his name? I don't know. But it's probably going to be him because he ain't really had much character progression yet since he's been introduced. So it's probably going to be about him unless they're just introducing a new character. I don't know. But Brienne's off to find Sansa and protect her with her life. I'm all here for that. Protect the Starks because they just been getting fucked over these last few seasons. Let's see. Cersei still wants to kill Tyrion regardless of if he actually did it or not, which is fucking weird to me because you should actually want to find the killer of your son. Like, anyway, she just pisses me off. Tywin is trying to prep, what's his name? Tommen, to be king. And at the same time, Lady Olenna told Marjorie, that's your king. If you want to be queen, you go, make right with him. And she kind of snuck into his bedroom at night and kind of gave him a little rundown of how things should be if they were to get together. And he said, yeah, I want you to come back. So we'll see how that all plays out. Because Tyrell's is plotting, because we didn't find out. Lady Olenna had a hand in killing Joffrey. I assume it's something with the necklace. Somehow Marjorie and Sansa had the same necklace, and the little beads, I guess, are the poison. But it looked like Marjorie's was missing one. So what does that have to do with Sansa, though? I think Littlefinger just tried to make Sansa look guilty or suspicious anyway, so he can have a hand in her. Because when she got on the ship, he was kind of like, oh, you killed the king. She's like, no, I didn't. And he was like, yeah, I know. But, basically, they're going to think you did because this, and this happened. He's a motherfucker. He's dangerous. We've known that since the first season. I haven't trusted him since he betrayed Ned back in episode, 7 of season 1. He's an interesting character to watch, but I don't really care for him. He's like Varys. They're both interesting to watch. I like Varys and Littlefinger's conversations in particular. But I would tend to favor more towards Varys because I just feel a bit more real. Whereas Littlefinger, everybody knows you can't trust him. He lies. He kills you basically if you don't give him what he wants. So he's just too dangerous. And he wants the throne so bad, but he has like no claim at all. So he has to literally take it by any means. He doesn't even have any family. Who's his people? Like, I don't know. Anyway, there's so many stories going on. Jon's trying to, Jon has to go rescue his damn brother because his brother's now being held captive by the mutineers of the Watch. That's not very good. So I'm worried about that. I shouldn't have watched this episode today when I had stuff to do. This could go very tragic. Shit. I forgot all about that. Damn, I had other thoughts that just kind of blew me. I forgot about that. What I did want to say, as far as Jon, I didn't recognize. I remember I said the guy, I was like, yeah, I know your face from somewhere. That was the guy that cut off Jaime's hand. I was like, oh shit, I did not know that. I'm like, I know this guy from somewhere. I be forgetting the side characters. I don't really know a character until I go back and like edit for like the second time. When I edit for YouTube is when I start to see like the backstories, like with the Karstark and all that. Like I kind of watched and I got to like look at those finer details because I tend to overlook stuff like that. Like I really ain't paying attention to half these side characters. I'm paying attention to the main players. But when I go back and rewatch, I kind of pick up on things I miss, especially with these side characters, because I don't be remembering their faces. That's the hard part. But yeah, so he was obviously sent to spy on Jon, as somebody informed me. But I had just got to the episode. I was editing, I think, episode 2 for YouTube. And I seen him. He popped up on when Jaime and Brienne were fighting on the bridge. I was like, oh, okay, I see now. I remember who you are. But I forgot because we hadn't seen him in so long. And in season 3, after the Red Wedding, I just don't remember nothing before that. It was just tragic. You good? She's like, all right, let's get started. She ready. All right. Full and early reactions are available on Patreon. You good, fam? If I ever get another male dog, I'm naming him Dracarys. she wasn't a girl, I would change her name to Dracarys. Dracarys! I made another drink, new recipe.
May the warrior grant him courage and protect him.
The royal funeral?
Times.
Oh, no, okay.
And Smith grant
They
him
crowned their
strength
Tommen.
that he might bear this heavy burden. In the light of the seven, I now proclaim Tommen of the House Baratheon, first of his name, King of the Andals and the First Men, and Lord of the Seven Kingdoms.
Another one of Jaime's kids up there on the damn throne.
Long may he reign!
I know, he just proud.
Long may he reign!
May he be a better king than the ones before. Oh, there go Varys. Ain't nobody asking him no questions? I'm shocked. Varys the first person I'm asking. Who killed Joffrey? I know you know. You know things before they happen. You know like 2-3 weeks in advance. Like, Cersei like, eyes over there, bitch. Don't be looking at my son. That's just too funny. She owned the Tyrells. You know Cersei was gonna come over and say something. Don't even try it, bitch. Stay away from this one. You know y'all got that good child in the family. Tommen is a good child in the family. You don't fuck with him.
There he is.
He might be the only other Lannister that's not despicable.
Long may he reign. He sits the throne like he was born to it. Yes. He wasn't though, was he? No, he wasn't. You still mourn for Joffrey. He was my husband. My king. He would have been your nightmare. Your Grace, I feel... You knew exactly what he was. I did too. You never love anything in the world the way you love your first child. Doesn't matter what they do. And what he did, it shocked me. Do you think I'm easily shocked? No. The things he did shocked me.
I mean, but look how you raised him. You raised him to be that way. There's nobody to blame but yourself.
He's only a boy.
Ain't nobody else teach him to be
Good boy,
like that.
a decent boy. He always has been. Who was the last decent king, I wonder? He could be the first man who sits on that throne in 50 years to actually deserve it. He will need help if he's going to rule well. He has you.
Are you going to give
A mother is
Marjorie
not
your
enough.
blessing?
You're still interested in being queen, I take it.
Interesting. I thought this was going to
After
go
all that's
opposite.
happened. Sounds strange, I know, but I haven't even given any thought to it. What comes next? It would be a great honor, of course. But I will have to speak to my father about it. Yes. Speak to your father. I'll speak to mine.
Interesting.
We may be faced with an alarming number of weddings soon.
Listen, I don't think we can survive no more weddings. Weddings at this point turn into funerals. We just can't do it no more. Everybody just,
Or mother.
I don't know. Just put the ring on and call it a damn day, because I
King
can't do another
Joffrey
one.
Baratheon is dead,
We had a bad one and a good one. I don't want another bad one.
murdered at his own wedding. And we've taken the Meereenese Navy, Your Grace.
The second sons took the Meereenese Navy.
Who told you to take their navy?
No,
So why did you do it?
I heard you like ships.
He's a wild
How many
card.
ships?
He doing stuff
93,
without being told.
How many men can they carry?
9,300, not counting sailors.
Would that be enough to take King's Landing?
The Lannisters have more. They've been fighting Joffrey's wars for years. They're tired, dispersed, and now the king is dead. 8,000 unsullied, 2,000 second sons, sailing into Blackwater Bay, and storming the gates without warning.
And dragons.
It's hard to say. Could be enough. But we're not fighting to make you Queen of King's Landing. 10,000 men can't conquer Westeros. The old houses will flock to our queen when she crosses the Narrows.
No, they
The
won't.
old houses will flock to whichever side they think will win, as they always have.
And then there's other people who are going to want that throne, so you got to fight them
There's other
too.
news from Yunkai. Without the Unsullied to enforce your rule, the wise masters have retaken control of the city. They've re-enslaved the freedmen who stayed behind and sworn to take revenge against you.
That's fucked up.
And in Astapor, the council you installed to rule over the city has been overthrown by a butcher named Cleon.
So we got to go back and fix more shit that we already didn't fix. That's annoying as fuck.
Please leave me.
I'd be irritated as fuck too. Like, I'm trying to go conquer Westeros and I gotta go back and re-free
Not
places
you,
I
bro.
already saved. That's irritating. And then I would have to leave people behind, so that's weakening my army. Damn, Danny. Didn't see that one coming.
It appears my liberation of Slaver's Bay isn't going quite as planned.
You could sail for Westeros.
No, we
Leave
can't.
it all behind.
No.
A boy sits on the Iron Throne, a boy many believe to be a bastard with no right to it. They've never been more vulnerable.
You cancelled me against rashness once in Karth. I didn't listen. It all worked out well. How can I rule 7 kingdoms? If I can't control Slaver's Bay, why should anyone trust me? Why should anyone follow me?
You're a Targaryen. You're
It's
the
not
mother
enough.
of dragons.
I need to be more than that.
She wants a legacy. She wants to show what she's done, not just have a name with people who have done things.
I will not let those I have freed slide back into chains. I will not
respect it.
sail for Westeros.
What then?
I
I will
respect
do
it.
what queens do. I will rule.
Conquer this area first, and then go over there and get that area, is what I would say. Build this area up, and you're only gonna get stronger here. I mean, you can unite the 2 damn planes if you want, and then own everything. I guess I gotta root for Dany at this point, because Rob's gone. Not that he wanted that anyway, but he just wanted the North.
Pull up your hood. A memorable shade.
But how would they know?
You know what kind of stories poor men enjoy the most? Ones about rich girls they'll never meet.
Is this the only way into the Eyrie?
The mountains are impassable. If you want to get to the Eyrie, you need to go through the bloody gate. Doesn't matter how large your army is. If you attack this gate, you do it on this road. 3 men abreast. And get slaughtered like goats. The first lords of the Vale didn't have much, but they had these mountains. And they knew how to use them. The fortress they built here has never been overcome, not once, in 1,000 years. Know your strengths, use them wisely. 1 man can be worth 10,000.
Who would pass the bloody gate?
Lord Peter Baelish and his niece Elaine.
Yeah, this is an interesting defense. They're using the Obi-Wan method. Take the high ground. Interesting. We are back.
Uncle Peter!
Oh, they really like Lord
My
Baelish.
lord.
Oh. I have brought you a gift.
Been a while since we've been
Lord
here.
Baelish,
My lady.
Look what Uncle Peter brought me.
a beautiful gift for a beautiful boy.
It's a pleasure to meet
I
you.
want to hear how she
Princess
feels
Leia.
about what happened with
My
Catelyn.
name is
Oh,
Elise.
do take down that hood, child. Don't you think I know who you are? You think I'd let my intended leave the Eyrie on urgent business without knowing what that business was? I let him go so he could bring you here, to me, my flesh and blood.
It's wonderful to meet you, Aunt Lysa.
Oh, they
You
never
mustn't
met.
call me that in front of anyone
Oh,
else.
of course, I understand.
No one can know you're here. Put us in a very precarious position.
I would never say a thing.
The Lannisters want to destroy us. They've been trying for years. Now they know what it feels like.
Mummy said they'd killed your mother and they chopped off your brother's head.
They did, and my father's.
They killed my father's too, with poison.
And on top of everything else, they made you marry that filthy troll.
They did. They made us both. Lord Tyrion didn't want to.
I don't believe that for a moment. Did he force himself on you?
No, we never.
Good. Robin, this is your cousin Sansa, but you're not to call her Sansa in front of anyone but Uncle Peter and myself. Do you understand? Sansa, this is my son Robin.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Robin.
Robin, show Sansa to her chamber. Take the back stairs.
So what's the plan here? She obviously already knew. I knew it. I had a feeling that they were a couple. The way he came up and said it.
Arranging for the
Uncle
ascension of King
Peter.
Tommen the First.
Do you think Robin is
Executing
Peter's
Sansa.
kid?
Getting her here alive.
She's here. We spent more than enough
Because
time
that was
on
my
her
first
for
thought,
one
but I was like,
thing.
let me see how this plays out before I say that out loud.
Let's get married tonight.
Ought we not?
Which is weird because he really liked
Inform the
Catelyn,
Lords of the Vale about
but
the
she's sleeping with her
ceremony.
sister.
There's only one Lord of the Vale.
Well,
The others
just
can
why I
all
make drinks,
hang,
'cause this shit's crazy.
lurking and simping on the stairs like buzzards the moment my husband died, trying to get their claws in me.
I do think that we could wait until...
I'm done waiting, Peter. We had a wedding night many years ago. Don't you remember?
Like it was yesterday.
But you out here
What
flirting
wife
with Catelyn. That's
would
crazy.
do for you the things I've done for you? What wife would trust you the way I've trusted you? You gave me those drops and told me to pour them into John's wine. My husband's
She killed her husband?
And you told me to write a letter to Kat, telling her it was a Lannister.
These bitches! So they set all of that into motion. That's crazy. That just pissed me off. Sansa, you gotta get this. I don't know where you can go, but I thought here was gonna be safe, but
Speaking of, I can make it real.
it's time to go. We just got here. It's time to go. These two, they up to no
Tonight it
good.
is then.
They out here sinning and cheating and killing and no.
Let me bathe and dress for the occasion.
No.
Once I'm presentable, I'll call on the Septon immediately.
She ain't waste no time.
I'm warning you. I'm going to scream when my husband makes love to me. I'm going to
He
scream
didn't see
so
that coming.
loud. You'll hear me
He don't
clear
wanna marry
across
her.
the narrow sea.
So what is he getting out of this arrangement? She said she was gonna scream. Well, Peter is a married man now, but the screaming wife. Since like this is so ghetto. But at least it's somewhat, hopefully safe here, but I don't know what their plans are. If she poisoned her husband, who knows what she'll do to Sansa if Peter orders
We've
it.
allowed Tommen the appropriate time to mourn his brother. And Marjorie to mourn her husband.
A fortnight.
That seems reasonable.
No jugglers, no jousting dwarfs, no 77-course meals. And your wedding to Loras?
Ah!
Shortly after Tommen's.
Shortly.
You'll tell him that, but you, okay. But you tell everybody else something
No,
different.
you don't like them. I didn't like your husband. He used to pat me on the back a lot. I didn't trust him.
Sounds like Robert.
We had that in common.
You don't need to make formal alliances with people you trust.
Then whom can we trust?
No one.
Ourselves alone
That's how they think.
Tyrells.
They won't trust nobody.
are our only true rivals in terms of resources, and we need them on our side.
Robert wasn't particularly rich.
Robert had me funding him. Wars swallowed gold like a pit in the earth.
I suppose that explains why we did so well in the last one.
Do you know how much gold was mined in the Westerlands this past year?
Haven't a clue.
Our last working mine ran dry 3 years ago.
And how do we pay for anything?
The Crown owes the Iron Bank of Bravos a tremendous amount of money.
How much?
A tremendous amount.
Must be someone at the Iron Bank you can speak to, come to some arrangement.
The Iron Bank is the Iron Bank. There is no someone. And that's what the Iron Bank is. A temple. We all live in its shadow, and almost none of us know it. You can't run from them, you can't cheat them, you can't sway them with excuses. If you owe them money and you don't want to crumble yourself, you pay it back.
The Lannisters always pay their
Vesting the
debts.
Tyrells in the Crown will help a great deal in this respect.
It's for the good of the family. I understand that. I'm not sure my brothers do.
I know you're building a strong case against Tyrion. And as a mother, that is your right. But as a judge, I cannot discuss the trial with you.
I respect that. The Lannister legacy is the only thing that matters. You started wars to protect this family. Turned your back on Jaime for refusing to contribute to its future. What does Tyrion deserve? For lighting that future on fire.
Joffrey, Cersei,
Keep saying it.
Walder Frey,
Yep. My new intro
Lord
coming
Trump.
soon.
Tywin Lannister, the Red Woman,
Yep, the Red Woman.
Beric Dondarrion,
I don't even know who the fuck that is, but yup.
Russ of Myr,
Who the fuck that is?
Payne.
Ilan Payne, baby. The Mountain.
Would you shut up?
You shut the hell
I
up,
can't
because you was
speak
on that
till I say
list.
the names.
The names of every fucking person in Westeros.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I
Only
got
the
a
ones we're
plan.
going to kill.
It's as good a thing as any to keep a person going. Better than most. We come across my
I
brother.
can't wait till she finds out Joffrey's dead.
Maybe we can both cross a name off a list.
If you were here right now, what would you do?
I'd tell him to shut the fuck up so I can get some sleep. Go on, get it over with. Your list of doomed men.
I'm almost done. Only one name left.
The Hound.
Go on.
The Hound.
You on the list, motherfucker. Count your days. I love Arya. I love that character. She does not give a fuck. She got her mission, her kill list, and the person could be sitting right next to her. You on that list, motherfucker. Just so you know. I just love that character. She is my top character of this show. I hope she treats Sansa right. Even though she's weird as fuck.
Where do you get the lemons? You can't grow them up here.
Oh, gods no. Peter had 3 crates brought all the way from King's Landing. He knew you liked lemon cakes.
He's so kind.
He really cares for you. Think where you'd be without him. In their clutches and trial for murder.
Yes, I'm very lucky.
He feels responsible for you.
Oh, I know he does. I'm so grateful.
Why? Why does he feel responsible for you?
Well, I'm half Tully. He loved your family so much.
Loved your mother?
No.
That's what you wanted to say.
He loves you, Aunt Lizzie. He's married to
Your
you.
mother never loved him, never. Cat always went straight for the sweetest thing, the most obvious thing.
Pissed her off
Your Uncle
too quick.
Brandon. Your handsome, arrogant, cruel Uncle Brandon. He almost killed Peter in a duel. And your mother loved him anyway.
She got her hands
And now,
squeezing him.
Peter is risking his life to save you. The daughter of a woman who didn't love him. No more than those whores in his brothels. Has he told you about them?
No.
He hasn't told you about the vile things they do with their bodies, the vile things they let him do with their bodies.
No, never.
You pregnant?
What? No, I told you, Lord Tyrion and I
wasn't
never
asking about Tyrion. What have you let Peter do with your body?
Bitch!
No,
Your young, pretty body.
Nothing.
She's a jealous
virgin.
bitch.
Don't lie to me.
You're hurting me.
I'll know if you lie.
I'm a virgin, I swear it. He loves you, Aunt Liza. All he says is that I'm a stupid little girl with stupid dreams who never learns, and I'm a terrible liar, so I should always tell the truth. And I swear to you that he's never touched me, not once, not ever.
I gotta go.
It's all right.
I gotta go.
It'll all be all right. You'll be a
She's
widow
just too
soon.
bipolar.
You'll execute that dwarf for murdering the king, and you'll be free to marry Robin.
Bitch! Hell no. We gotta go. We got to go. We ain't doing none of that shit. Robin is weird as fuck. Why do people always want her to marry weird ass fucking people? Let that girl be. Sandra, you just gotta run, girl. I don't know what you're gonna do. Oh, she gotta run. Padre, keep the hell up. Please.
Didn't they teach you how to ride a horse?
Yes, my lady, when I was young. Wasn't much
This
call for
episode's just
Tyrion.
flooring me.
He preferred litters.
Perhaps you should have stayed with him.
I'm finding out too much. Too much. I didn't want to know some of this shit. I just,
It's a long way off.
Well, Lady Sansa's brother's at Castle Black. If I were her, that's where I'd go. Feel free to stop at any point.
Never, my lady.
yeah, but that's what everybody
you're
would think,
squire.
man. You
I've
can't
made it
think
this far in
like
the world
everybody
without a
else.
squire. Don't see why I need one now.
All knights are squires, my lady.
I'm not a knight. And I'm not a slave either. I don't.
And really, I don't want you going anywhere near
You're
Castle
no
Black.
slave.
There's too much shit going on over there.
I am releasing you from that oath.
Oh, she's just practicing.
The hell you doing?
Practicing to kill you, motherfucker.
What, ways to die?
No one's gonna kill me.
You will if you nonce around like that. That's no way to fight.
It's not fighting. It's water dancing.
Dancing? Maybe you ought to put on a dress. Who taught you that shite?
The greatest swordsman who ever lived.
Well, go
Cyril
on
Farrell,
there.
the first sword to the Sea Lord of Bravos.
Bravos. Greasy head little bastard of it. They all are.
What do you know about anything?
I bet his hair's greasier than Joffrey's cunt.
It was not.
Was? He dead?
Yes.
How?
He was killed.
Who by?
Meryn Trant. That's why Sir Meryn's on the...
Meryn Trant. The greatest swordsman who ever lived, killed by Meryn fucking Trant.
He was outnumbered.
Any boy whore with a sword could beat 3 Meryn Trant.
Syria didn't have a sword. Or armor, just a stick.
The greatest swordsman who ever lived didn't have a sword. All right. You have a sword. Let's see what he taught you. Go on, do it for your provosive friend. Dead like all the rest of your friends.
Oh, you bitch. Don't be smacking her around like that.
Your friend's dead, and Meryn Trant's not. There's Trant Tadama, and a big fucking sword.
You just bring up a good point, though. I don't know how legit that guy was. But he at least inspired her, which is all that matters.
You really believe Tyrion murdered your son?
I know he did.
We will have a trial and we will learn the truth.
We'll have a trial anyway.
Exactly. You don't care about the truth. You just want Tyrion dead. Because you'll call it a day with that.
Last time I
Just
saw
because
her,
it gets rid of one of your
she
problems.
was swimming with 2 of my girls in the water gardens. Laughing in the sun.
I want to believe that. I want to believe she's happy.
You have my word. You don't hurt little girls in Dorne.
Everywhere in the world they hurt little girls. Would you bring her a gift for me? I wasn't there for her name day. Don't know when I'll see her again.
Anything at all?
The best shipwrights in King's Landing have been working on it for months.
Marcella loves the open water.
I will have it sailed down to Sunspear for her.
Please tell her. Her mother misses her very much.
That is one thing about Cersei that has always bothered her. Marcella being sent away. And I think that's a big part of, too, why she hates Tyrion, because that's 2 kids now that are gone. Marcella because of Tyrion. That is actually his decision, and which was for a good reason. I mean, he was trying to keep his niece safe. And then Joffrey, Joffrey pointed to Tyrion to that. You know, in her eyes, he took 2 kids from her. So she's like, I'm not going to let him take a 3rd. I can understand that, I suppose. But I don't like her, and I like Tyrion, so.
That was the cooks.
And I know he didn't do it, so. Brienne is tired. You done burnt y'all dinner. She then tried to send you away. He ain't going. She's just irritated.
What are you doing?
I'm helping you with your armor.
I've been removing my own armor for quite some time, thank you very much.
He's used to serving, ma'am. She's not used to being served.
What exactly did you do, Lord Tyrion?
Mostly I poured wine.
Sounds about right.
Whilst in Lord Tyrion's service, did you ever do anything remotely related to combat?
He did save his life.
I killed a man.
Who?
King's Guard. He tried to kill Lord Tyrion at the Blackwater.
Now she's
How
impressed.
did you kill a King's Guard?
I pushed a spear through the back of his head.
Now she's impressed. She is. Okay, there's some potential here.
Bloody ridiculous.
She needs help.
Help me with these straps.
And this is the start of them growing closer. I'm down. Podrick's cool, people. Stress. Oh, they're here?
Hey, get up! Get up!
These poor women. I hope after all this is said and done, they get to live normal, somewhat normal lives, just in peace with their children.
You need water.
It doesn't matter.
Of course, it matters.
You mustn't let anything stop you.
You already have stopped me.
No, you're not here. You're far from here.
What does that mean?
They keep bringing up that damn tree.
At the hill.
Danny's seen that tree too.
The great wheelwood tree.
You've seen it too.
Mira and I, even Hodor, we're only here to guide you. It's waiting for you.
Ned?
We have to find it.
Because I think when they referenced Ned one time, they brought up that
You
tree.
have to make it.
I think.
We will.
I could be wrong.
This isn't the end. Not for you. Not yet.
Yet?
How will we know the end?
What the fuck?
You'll know.
Is he saying that his fate is burning? He's gonna die in a fire or
Brothers?
something? Or...
You do move quiet. How many?
11 men. Most of them already drunk. No guards posted. They don't seem to have a care in the world. We'll carve them up like walnut pie. There's a hut on the west side of the keep. We should steer clear of it. Why? There were some hounds chained up inside.
That's where Bran is.
Closer we can get without the dogs sniffing us, the better.
He wants to keep him away from Bran.
New moon tonight.
You move at sundown.
Get her up.
Y'all leave her fucking be.
Stop, what are you doing?
Hold on.
Stop. Stop! Stop! Please. Please get off her!
Hold on.
Please! Please leave her alone!
John and them are gonna come.
You've got pretty hair, don't you? Now, what is a pretty little highborn girl like you doing out here in the deep dark woods, eh? You left your daddy's castle looking for trouble, didn't you? No dresses for you. You like it rough, don't you?
Why are like most of these men in this show so sick?
If you let my sister go, I can help you.
Who'll be raising y'all?
You can help me.
I can.
And how are you gonna do that?
I have the sight. I can see things.
That's very helpful.
Things that haven't happened yet.
That's a fine thing. Have you seen what I'm going to do to your sister? Don't close your eyes.
Any second now. I have to
I
hope.
saw you die tonight.
Good.
I saw your body burn. I saw the snow fall and bury your bones.
That's more like it.
Here, the last one.
Nice. I knew they were gonna come just in time. I was trying not to get too pissed off because I knew I was like that. They're close. I already seen the scene beforehand. I know they're coming. They were right there. We're on Night's Watch. So they will get to see Bran. John will get to reunite with him. No, he's going in there first.
How do you feel, lads?
He's trying to get Bran out of there. He don't want John to see him.
Is John with you? Aye. I'll take you to him.
Trust
You're
him.
Brandon Stark.
Hold on.
Free everybody else.
Lord, you're going for a ride, boy.
John! John!
I knew it. Fuck! Damn it.
Cut your friends' throats. Starting with the idiot. Get here. Get here.
It just never gets any fucking easier. I hope John catches him. I know he's a little busy right now. The Night Watch ain't doing too bad, but I mean, I guess they're going against each other, so it's not much of a fierce competition. Maybe he can take... Oh, he's taking something over. Who, Hodor? Oh, shit. But how you gonna get out the chains? Okay. Hold on now. Wait a minute. Nice. Backstabber. Get him. Fuck him up, Bran. Nice. Jesus. The bone coming out the neck. Oh shit. Hold on.
Get this knife. Cut me loose.
How's he gonna react?
Hold on.
He gonna freak
Get
out.
this knife.
You're like, how the fuck did I do this? How did I get out? Bran, that is what the fuck I'm talking about. Snap that man's neck up. Trying to get to his brother. Yell his name.
John!
If he sees you, he won't let you go north. He's my brother and wants to protect you. I'll take you back to Castle Black.
No, fuck all that.
You have to decide. Do you want to find the three-eyed raven?
Well, see, this is what I be talking about. We ain't never gonna get the damn reunions. It is what it is. At least they're safe. That's all I really care about at the end of the day.
Hold on. No. We need to free Summer. And we need to go.
One day, but not today. here. You're gonna die today.
Free men, you'll never know what that's like.
He fights weird with 2 daggers, so it's a little bit more difficult.
You learn how to fight in the castle. Some old man teach you how to stand, how to parry. How to fight with honor. You know what's wrong with honor?
Oh, you disrespectful bitch. Oh, I wish the fuck somebody would spit in my face like that. Oh, I know that's goddamn right. I know that's right. Oh, shit. This motherfucker don't feel pain or something? Like, it just don't bother him. Nice. Through the fucking throat, baby. What the fuck I'm talking about. We appreciate you, little lady. After all they done did to these poor women.
You alright?
So I might have lost that fight. No cap.
Come with me. Come on.
She will never trust another man. I'm sorry, she won't.
We lost 4 brothers.
5.
They're like, what the hell?
7 else could do that to a man.
I count 10 dead mutineers.
Rock said there were 11 of them.
Where's Rust?
The cage has been opened, and you was taunting Ghost. Oh, get his ass, Ghost. Get his ass. Yep. I know that's goddamn right, Ghost. You had him fucked up. Not the head on the pipe.
Here's another.
John,
Wow.
where is 7 L's? Come here. I missed you, boy.
What should we do with this lot?
It's not safe for you here on your own. Mance Raider has an army heading this way, and there's worse out there than Mance. Come with us to Castle Black. You can find your work. Keep you safe.
Meaning all respect, Sir Crow. Craster beat us. And worse. Your brother Crows beat us and worse. We'll find our own way.
You want to stay here in Craster's Keep?
Burn it to the ground.
Mm.
And all the dead with it.
I know that's right. Fuck this place. This place was hell for them for far too long. This was a solid episode, y'all. This was good. Just so much happening. So many revelations. The biggest shocker still to me being Peter and Liza. I'm disappointed, not in the writing, but in the fact that Liza didn't give a fuck about Catelyn's death. Like, that just is a test to her character. I don't know why I expected more from her. She only cares about Littlefinger and being in love and stupid shit. She killed her fucking husband. That was a mystery way back in season 1. One that's kind of irrelevant because it happened before the show even started, but it was still a critical, point in some of the decision making that Ned was doing. He was trying to figure out who killed that man. And yeah, it was her the entire time because nobody's going to suspect that the wife would do it, right? So yeah, and she did it because she loves Peter and she didn't wait. The moment he came back, she married him, and you could tell he didn't want to, but he's keeping her up as an ally for some particular reason. Littlefinger always has a game, but I fail to see what this one is and why he wants to bring Sansa here. I don't know if it's because he knows one, she'll truly be safe, maybe, and that, I don't know. I really don't know. I guess this is like the only place that he could take her where I guess he would know somebody wouldn't harm her. But see, I don't even trust Liza the way she was squeezing her hands and she got like super jealous right away. And I don't know. She's too bipolar for me. Same with Robin. And then she talked about, you got to marry my son. Bitch, no. But then again, look at how they came in. Like, you can't get out or in unless you go through the Bloody Gate. And if Liza don't give Sansa permission, she can't get out of there. And nobody knows she's there to try to help her. And it doesn't seem like anybody really could attack that place to rescue her. So I don't know what the fuck she's gonna do. And Sansa's not any, like, she's no Arya, so she's not gonna take bold moves. She's not gonna try to escape. She's just gonna try and make the best of her circumstance. So yeah, I don't know. Brandis made a decision. He's like, I'm not gonna, well, they helped him make the decision. They're like, we're gonna keep going north. I'm not gonna reunite with my brother because my brother's gonna make me come back. I don't know what awaits for him north, this tree and whoever's there. I don't know what they're gonna do for him, but this guy, that boy, has been on a mission to get Bran here. Him and his sister, they said they seen something, and that their mission is, I guess, to protect him and get him there. So, I mean, I guess I just have to trust in that they've gotten this far and they've gotten through just a really very harsh situation. So I'm glad all worked out in their favor. I'm glad Hodor didn't lose his shit because he just realized he killed the man. But it is useful in the fact that Hodor is so simple-minded that Bran could just take over him. And that's, I mean, you give Hodor some brains, yeah, that's a fucking giant, strong-ass man. Like, he can do things. So, yeah, that was good. That was really good. This was a really well-written episode. I even found a lot of Cersei's dialogue interesting with Marjorie, particularly because Cersei doesn't trust Marjorie. She's already said that. And they know not to trust the Tyrell, but they need them. But Cersei's never been one to play by Tywin's rules. She doesn't really generally give a fuck about what other people want. It's all about what Cersei wants. So why does she want Marjorie to marry Tommen if she doesn't trust her? That's, I think, the weird part about the whole episode, right? I don't know. And then Marjorie, obviously Lady Olenna told Marjorie marry him, and we already know she was making moves behind the scene, but she played it smart and didn't want to seem too desperate because she knew it could have been a test. But I got that since Cersei was trying to be a bit more sincere there, like, I want you to marry him. I don't think it was truly a test. I think she's trying to protect her last child at all costs. So I think she's probably like, instead of trying to avoid Tommen marrying Marjorie, let me give her what she wants and maybe that'll keep him safe. And Marjorie, I mean, at least to the public's eye, she appears to be decent. She's nice. And I mean, I haven't seen anything that makes Marjorie despicable. I actually like the character. But she is loyal to her family, so she's always going to put her family first in their best interest. So we will see how that all plays out. Arya. I love Arya. That character. She is just hilarious to me. And her sense of justice is just amazing. I feel it. I want revenge on all these people too. She's like, I'm going to kill them. Yeah, and I'm going to kill you too, Hound. Of course, Hound is arrogant. And he's like, you know, I got armor, I got a bigger sword, you're a little girl. And that's the thing about Arya. Everybody always underestimates her. Hound sees a bit more of her ferocious side, but he also doesn't care because he thinks his shit doesn't stink. So he is not fearful of Arya, and I think that's the part that makes her the most dangerous. She's the most dangerous threat to him right now. And when she feels confident enough and when she feels strong enough and she gets to where she wants to get, I think she's going to kill him. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I just love that character. Her story has been on such a straight path. It's like she goes from one group to the next, and so it's like, when is it gonna end? What is her final destination? Like, Jon obviously is always gonna be at the wall. That just seems to be that. Bran is heading towards the north. Sansa's just trying to stay safe, but it seems like her final spot for now is in the Eyrie. Where's Arya going? I know they're heading to the wall, but nobody actually ever goes through the wall. Everybody always ends up going past it, because that's also where Brienne is going. It could wind up that Brienne thought she was going to go end up protecting Sansa and may run into Arya at the wall if they truly finally ever make it there. And she may end up protecting Arya. instead of protecting Sansa, because nobody knows where Sansa is. So that may happen. That's a prediction. I think I like that one. Dany has to go back and re-liberate the places she already liberated, which is annoying. She said, I'm not going to sell for Westeros. I'm going to conquer this area first. You know, there are innocents there that she's been wanting to protect. So she's like, I got to free them again. And basically she's going to have to leave troops there to protect them so that slave owners don't keep coming back and try to reclaim the area. Which is kind of crazy because I swear they killed so many of them. You would think they would like not want to fucking test her, but they do. So she's gonna bide her time, which I respect and it makes sense to me. I think that's all I got though. Really good episode. I guess I'll see you guys for more Game of Thrones. Full and early reactions are available on Patreon. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all soon.